Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And also please go check out the other videos that may pertain to your sun, moon, or rising signs. That will give you a much more dynamic picture of what's going on with you this week, alright? So let's get into it, let's get started. What does Sagittarius need to know for the week of August 22nd through 28th? Let's find out. For Sagittarius, what is going on with Sagittarius? We start out with the Chariot card. All right, are there new adventures coming into your life this week? Let's put this into some context. We have a good mix of cards today. See a lot of air, a lot of fire, some water. I think it's really going to be a good balance of things. So to start us out, we have the Chariot. So I think this is really you in this mindset that you are ready for the next adventure in your life. Okay, the charioteer here is all geared up and armored and ready to go, has their valuables with them, metaphorically speaking, I think, and is ready for that adventure, ready for the next opportunity, ready for that new quest, the new excitement, the new opportunity that may present itself to you. Okay, so I think that you're ready to go. You're geared up, and you're in a position where you're looking for the next thing, right? The next excitement, the next good experience to happen. But this week there is some interference in those plans. Whatever it is that you're getting ready to do or that you're ready for, I don't know. Maybe you have plans already that you are just about to get started with, or you're ready for something new to come. You're ready for that next adventure, like we have said. But there's something that's in the way of that. There's some sort of interference. There's some sort of blockage there that is either coming in the form of something unexpected, some kind of unexpected issue that pops up that you have to take care of now. Some kind of interference, either maybe coming from yourself. Maybe you're kind of talking yourself out of this new situation, this new adventure, or it's something from the outside. Some other issue arises that is kind of putting a little bit of a pause on your plans, on your new quest, right? Your new adventure. So something is getting in the way of that, and we'll see if we can find out maybe where this interference, where this Eight of Swords is kind of coming from. But for right now, I think this week you're being that's the obstacle. You're being crossed by this Eight of Swords. So something is getting in the way of your readiness, of your just starting out on this new quest, right? Like I said, you're all geared up, ready to go, but something's getting in the way. Something is preventing that from happening. It could be something related to the past, because we do have this Seven of Cups here in the immediate or recent past. We have this Seven of Cups. So I think maybe there was some kind of a relationship that didn't quite fizzle out, but you were really enjoying yourself. It was very pleasurable, and then just kind of recently you started to not be so interested in it anymore. And maybe that is kind of what has led into your readiness to move on, your readiness for the next, the next big adventure, the next exciting thing in your life. Because maybe what you were doing before is just not as exciting anymore. Okay, and this could be a relationship. It could be just the interest that you had in some activity or your work. But I'm kind of thinking that this is in terms of a relationship, or at least emotional kind of desire, maybe more sensual experience that just was once good and pleasurable and you were enjoying it, but now it's starting to lose some of its luster. It's starting to sour a little bit. And so you're ready for the next one. You're ready for something new, something exciting to come, something that is just going to be more fulfilling, more passionate, more hot, more energetic. And the reason why you're looking for that is because I think you're a little bit emotionally drained. I think whatever this past thing was that you were dealing with, I think has really just left you kind of tired and exhausted emotionally. And so maybe you're not looking for anything really serious, really emotional, nothing so heavy for the future. You're just looking to kind of relax, have some fun, have some excitement, enjoy yourself because you're kind of at the end of your emotional capacity. Maybe this situation wasn't necessarily a romantic situation. Maybe this was some kind of situation that really was a very heavy burden on you. It really like weighed on you heavily. Maybe it was a very emotional situation, and it just left you a little bit drained, a little bit depleted of your emotional energy. Okay, so it could have been a situation related to a loved one. Maybe there was something there that you were dealing with that was just a really emotional situation. But this could also be, like I started out saying, in a very simple way, it could just be you're not having fun doing that thing anymore, and so you're looking for something new. It could be that. I think it's going to resonate differently for different people. But like I said, this week you're ready for that something new to come, but there's something in the way that needs to be done first. Some minor issue maybe that is preventing things from getting started, some other loose end that you have to tie up, or it could again just be you kind of talking yourself out of taking this next adventure. Okay, so I think this kind of interference, this little blockage needs to be overcome so that you can get on to this Knight of Wands. This is the immediate future, and I think this is you really getting past this blockage, this interference, and really getting this chariot moving with this Knight of Wands energy, which is just activity and passion and enthusiasm and just really jumping into something and really having a lot of energy and passion and fire and heat in this thing. So you're really moving towards this state of readiness. You're all geared up, you're ready to go, and now you're doing it. You're getting in the middle of the fire. Things are heating up, and it's very exciting, and you have this kind of joy and enthusiasm and this really intense passion and fire and excitement going on, okay? And I think that this is a good thing because you have this Wheel of Fortune as kind of shining down on this entire spread. As I like to say, in this position, it's like the influence coming from above. It's kind of like the light that's shining on everything. So despite like the recent past and this little obstacle in the present, and you're kind of being emotionally drained and just, not ready for something so serious again, you have this like really good luck or destiny or this divine kind of guidance about things. So I really think that like luck is on your side, if you want to call it luck. I think it's really the time for you to just go out and have fun, go to the casino, buy the lottery ticket, or try something new, jump into some other activity, go out and meet people, just whatever you do, whatever risk-taking you're involved in or that you're, like I said, you were geared up to do, and I think this week you're going to really be jumping into the fire. I think it's going to be all good. I think it's going to just be wonderful for you. I think there's really no negative aspect to this. It's just you've got this Wheel of Fortune, which is now saying that it's your time to shine. Fortune is on your side. Luck, destiny is on your side with this. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing or that you've gotten ready to go do, once you get past this minor blockage, and again, this minor blockage could just be you like second-guessing yourself and kind of talking yourself out of it, because the Eight of Swords a lot of the times will indicate a kind of self-sabotage, right? We're getting in our own way a little bit. So get over that. Trust in things. Trust that this is going to come up aces for you, and jump into that fire. You're really going to, I think, have a good time with that. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe to this channel. We're growing so fast, and it's because of all of you, all of the love and support. So thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed, and if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button. Moving on, we have the Three of Wands representing you, your ego, where you're coming from, your mindset, your headspace. You are in this position of kind of, trying to reignite this passion, this love and fire and ambition, and this spiritual fire in you, right? I think that maybe with this, whatever this watery situation was in the past that we just talked about, whatever that was, I think you're really coming now to a place of this burning fire that's going to just renew your spirit, renew your vitality, and it's going to burn away all of this watery energy, and you're going to just have a renewed passion and lust for life and for adventure, because again, you're jumping into the fire, and that is going to be like a rebirth of this spiritual energy, of this enthusiasm and passion and fire and ambition. And I think that's what you're looking for. And that's going to really, I mean, these two fire cards are directly going to remedy these watery cards over here that we're done with. We don't like these anymore. We want to move on to this fire and enthusiasm and passion and excitement, right? And I think that's where you're going. I think that's where you're headed. And I think it's going to work out great. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to come out the other side just being renewed, and it's going to be just, like I said, it's going to be all aces for you when you jump into that fire. What we also have for you and for your environment is this Queen of Cups. So I think this, again, I mean, we got cups, right? So we're talking about these cups over here where you were dealing with some situation that was very emotionally draining, very heavy, very serious and heavy on your soul, on your emotions. And I think that has left you in a pretty good place, though, in this one particular aspect, that you're able to connect and empathize and have compassion for people. And I think that was a big part of what was going on there was your love and support and compassion, taking care of somebody else maybe. And so you've learned that connection with people. You've learned that compassion. You have that strong empathy and love and that nurturing kind of spirit for people. And, you know, it's time for you now with this card to reflect on your own feelings, your own needs, your own desires, your own wants and impulses and passions, and your own sense of adventure. And so this is really learning from that relationship with other people, learning what it is that you want now, learning how to refocus your efforts on your own happiness, okay? And so with the Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Cups is a very reflective card, right? The Queen of Cups can take all of the energies from the environment, all of the emotions coming from other people, all of their vibes and energy. It really internalizes it and starts kind of to ask themselves, well, is this how I feel? Am I projecting this onto these other people who are showing me these emotions and this vibe and this energy? Is this really something that's coming from me? And so you're learning to discern now what is just someone else's BS, someone else's vibe, someone else's energy and emotion, and what's really the way you feel, what you want, and your outlook and your desires, and how you're truly feeling and what kind of vibe you feel, right? And coming into this situation again are these new opportunities. Like I said, you're dealing with whatever issue this is that's preventing you from really jumping into this fire. That, like I said, is going to be all aces. Speaking of the aces, the final outcome card we had was the Ace of Swords. So we'll get to that in a second. But right now we're dealing with this Fool card. And this, again, is you with this sense of adventure. This is you jumping into the fire. What is the Fool doing but wandering aimlessly, about to fall off a cliff into a pit, right? Being chased by a lion or a tiger and just the alligators at their feet. It's very treacherous, very dangerous, very risky, and but you know what? They're having a good time. They don't care. They know that things are going to work out for them. They know that it's going to literally be all aces for them, and they're not afraid to jump in the fire, because that's an opportunity for fun, excitement, for growth, for knowledge, for experience, for all of these wonderful things, and success and failure and sorrow and pain and all of that stuff too. But I think you need that now after this situation that you're getting out of, and reflecting on yourself and your own inner life, and having a return of your vitality and passion and enthusiasm. And again, really jumping into that fire, taking those opportunities, and I think you're going to be this Ace of Swords coming at the end of this phase for you, this period in your life. I think you're going to have such a unified understanding of yourself and of your plans, of what you want in the future, and of where you see yourself in 1, 10, 5, 20 years. I think you're really going to have this unified thinking, this really, you're going to just be one. You're going to be whole. You're going to be unified and together, and you're going to have this clear thinking, clear understanding of yourself, of the world around you, of what you want, what your needs are. And I really think this is a very important, a very exciting time for you. And I really think things are heating up for you this week. This was your weekly tarot forecast on Dove and Serpent Tarot. If you want to watch the extended version of this, Sagittarius, you can become a member of this channel. And the links are down in the description box. So take a look at that. And thank you again for letting me read for you today.